Hey, what's up? This is Paul Murphy. In this video, we're going to do affiliate marketing on YouTube, Google and YouTube organic versus paid ads on Facebook. Which is the winner? You know, what are the best strategies? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to be revealing the 5 or 6 different things that you need to look out for when you're doing this, so you can make sure you're kind of setting the game up to win for yourself. Okay, because we've actually done a side-by-side case study. I'm going to reveal that for you now. I'm actually going to show you the difference. Now, the first thing you need to consider with Facebook is how much money you are going to need to spend. What is your budget? Now, where do you break that budget down as well? So first of all, like if you want to go and do affiliate marketing on YouTube, you've obviously got to make sure that you know how much profit is going to be given to you, right? So the first thing you would want to consider is like, how much money do you need to spend on agencies? How much money do you need to spend on ads? How much money do you need to spend on testing? How much money do you need to spend on like testing ads versus creatives? And, you know, there's kind of a few like strategies there. How much are you going to be doing like Facebook lives to grow your audience? How much boosting of that are you going to be doing so that you can get it in front of people? So there's quite a lot of budget to consider, and most people will actually sell you a course. They won't actually tell you a lot of these things. They'll just say you can sell a product, you can buy a product from China for $20 and sell it for $10. The other way around. Buy a product from China for $10, sell it for $20 and pocket $10. No. You do not pocket $10. It doesn't happen. The only way you can actually effectively do that is if you do that correctly with free traffic on YouTube, because there are no costs up front. But here's a side-by-side case study, and this will hopefully give you some big aha moments so you can kind of see the difference. So first and foremost, we're going to promote our affiliate product on Google and YouTube for free. Now, what we do is we'll create 10 videos. Now, we usually create 10 videos where we don't do any selling. We just solve the problem that the product that we're trying to promote solves. So, you know, every single thing that we buy online, or buy anywhere, should I say, is we have a reason for buying it, right? There's always like 5 or 10 reasons why we would want to buy something. So we just basically tackle those reasons, okay? For instance, a dog training, I use dog training a lot because it's a really good example. But dog training, for instance, that, you know, like if you had a dog training course, then you could just tackle like 10 different things that dog trainer would, the person who would want a dog training course would need. Like if you've got a puppy, you're going to need to be potty trained. If you're going to need to walk on a lead, you're going to need to kind of teach them to stop barking at strangers, to stop nipping. You know, there's lots of different things, strategies that you would need to be able to. And what we do is we'll create some training, we'll give them the gold, and then the course will be the ultimate goal. Okay, so with that strategy, our upfront costs are 0 because we create 10 videos and YouTube is free. And again, with my 10-part free course, I'll quickly put it on the screen in case you want that. We're able to push these over to the front page of Google, which is pure gold. It's free. Advertising on Google is really expensive, but advertising with YouTube videos is free because you can't advertise YouTube videos. You have to rank them, and we can rank them in under 24 hours. So here's the side-by-side case study so you can kind of get some aha moments and sort of see the difference. So we get an affiliate product. Of course, the first affiliate product we do 10 videos, which cost us free. Okay, we don't know anything about Facebook ads, so we hire an agency. Now, the best agencies will charge $5,000 plus per month. Okay, but I'm going to try and make this look realistic, make it kind of really tangible for you, just so you can see. So even if you get somebody who's kind of okay at Facebook marketing, they're going to charge you $2,000 a month, right? So that's actually $66 a day. Okay, that's before you've spent any money on ads. Okay, so we're now talking about ad spend. Now, if you want to actually get a winning ad, quite often you've got to test out 30 different audiences. There's a testing phase. Now, if you buy a course, they'll tell you show you there's a testing phase. You've got to basically work out where your customers are. And if you get an agency, they do exactly the same thing. I've hired agencies, I've bought courses. That you will have to test out at least 30 different audiences. And also, if you've got products, if you've got like a store, you need to test out products as well to find winning products. But okay, just for the sake of this, we'll say that we're testing out 30 different audiences. And obviously, we're going to be doing a minimum of $5 a day. Now we generally do 10 or 15 or 20, $25 a day. But again, it's going to cost us a minimum of $25 per audience, which is $750 a day in testing. So that, if you actually look at the yearly costs on Facebook, that's now $274,000 a year potentially you could be spending. I mean, if you do actually test out 3 audiences and get a winner, this will be lower, but potentially, you know, that's what we could be looking at. And the likelihood is you're not going to test out 3 audiences and get a winner. That's not how Facebook works. And again, obviously with this, we haven't got any ad spend on the left-hand side. It costs us nothing. And finally, we've done all the testing. On this side, we've done 10 to 15 videos. On this side, we've obviously spent quite a lot of money, and we've got our winning product. Both sides have got a winning product. So for us, a winning product is $1,000 a day profit. If we do this correctly, we can actually, maybe we get 1 or 2 products up before we get our winning product. But once we get our winning product, because it's free traffic, because we're ranking it on the front page of Google and YouTube simultaneously, and also we've like created 10 or 15 videos and they're kind of giving us an omnipresence everywhere, then that easily goes up to $1,000 a day quite quickly. We usually get that within about 6 weeks once we've basically started creating videos. So with that, and also with this, obviously this is going to take 6 weeks to 3 months. If you hire an agency, they're going to be telling you need about 3 months for this to start getting traction, because they're going to be kind of looking all over the place to try and find the winners. Okay, Facebook marketing is really powerful, but it's not, you can't just go to, like, even the biggest ninjas on the planet can't just go to it and get winners. They have to do all of this kind of groundwork first. And then you've got your winning product, okay? So at the moment, we've got $1,000 a day winning product, but unfortunately over here on the right-hand side, we are making $153,000 loss at the moment with this first winning product, because we've had all these other costs involved. But over here, obviously, this is all 100% profit. So we're making $350,000 a day just from a bunch of videos. And of course, these are evergreen. We have videos that have been ranking 2 for years. Videos will stay up 5 years or so, you know, as long as they're relevant, as long as they're still solving the problem, people are still watching them, YouTube will keep promoting them on the front page of Google. You tend to claim the listing. It's kind of really powerful. And obviously, our goal here is to get $1 million a year. So we just want 3 winning products. We get $1 million a year. Our daily costs here, the reason that I've put 420 in here is because this is an actual case study. We actually did the same thing, and it was actually working out at costing us $420 a day to get $1,000 a day. So we were actually doing over a 2-to-1 ROI once we'd actually got there. So it wasn't 2-to-1 ROI anyway, because we'd obviously spent all this other money. That's what a lot of people don't tell you. People say, oh, that's a 2-to-1 ROI. It isn't, because you've got all these other costs. But eventually it does actually end up making us money, because as you can see over here, we get 3 winning products. Okay, now these 3 winning products will generally have created between 10 and 50 videos to make $1 million a year. Okay, and we can do literally 10 videos, 15 videos in 1 day, 2 days. So each one of these products we can do in a few weeks, like literally, and then we can literally go and do whatever we want for the rest of the year. That's what's super powerful about ranking videos on YouTube and Google, because once we set this up correctly, they rank for years to come. With this, we've got to be focusing on ads every single day. You've got to be in your ad account. If you go on holiday, you can't just switch off. You've got to be in there, or you have an agency on top of it for you. But having said that, once you actually, this is why Facebook does work, but you can see you've had to spend $758 to make $1 million, which means you're making $250,000 a year profit. But having said that, how, you know, when does the brain kick in on this side? When do you actually say enough's enough? Because when you look at it over here, like, the brain is going, whoa, whoa, whoa. So unless you've budgeted, unless you've actually said, right, I'll give £1 million to this, and I know I'm going to make $250,000 at the end of it, because you actually, that's not a bad investment, right? Because you're going to be making 250 to 25% at the end of the year, right? That's not a bad investment. But who's going to put in $1 million? And actually, most people don't even realize that you've got to do all this. So, you know, the big companies will make money from Facebook ads because they're going to be able to budget all this. But when you go and buy a course or somebody sells you on something, they don't tell you all of these things. And that's the purpose of this video, right? To actually like map it out for you so that you can make a smart choice. So I recommend YouTube and Google because it's number one. It's like people are preferring YouTube videos to Google. That's why Google's pushing them over to the front page now. Also, it keeps them on their platform because they own both, right? But literally, this is the golden age of YouTube. Everything's on YouTube, and we can do all of this without even selling, right? With Facebook, we're selling because we're kind of, we're trying to sort of peddle our wares to people and get them interested in. Over here, we are just solving problems and creating like superb amounts of income, like humongous. Now, up on the left, you will see, I'll actually show you my rankings and stats, and actually on the page now you'll see we've got a 10-part course. But if you go and watch that video, then you can enroll in the 10-part course, and I'll break down our entire strategy for you, so you can go and replicate it and get massive results. And with this system here, with this Google, it's actually YouTube videos on Google, right? But this system here, you can play at marketing. If you want to create a few videos and then go away and switch off and spend time with your family and like actually give yourself that time and financial freedom, then this is the only system. A lot of people are talking about Facebook at the moment being really kind of like going and doing like organic strategies on Facebook, but it's constant. Facebook organic strategies are like, actually you have to kind of pay to play on Facebook anyway nowadays. The organic is going away. But having said that, if you're doing Facebook Lives constantly, you do get traction, but you've got to do it. You've got to keep doing it, keep doing it, right? So that's another thing. With this is set and forget. You get those rankings and you're putting your products and services in front of people where they are looking for them, okay? Pure gold. So, yeah, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. That'd be really cool. And give me a comment down below if you want to say hi or say that you enjoyed it or tell me what you didn't like about it. I'd like to make better videos for you guys. And I've got a ton of videos that I'm coming out with. I've got a whole series of videos coming out with on affiliate marketing on YouTube and how to generate traction, even if it's not affiliate marketing, if it's like any product or service. If you want to generate traction, I've got some ninja strategies I'm going to be sharing. So subscribe and hit the bell. You'll be notified when I come out with new videos. I'll see you on the next one.